Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Marks & Spencer The Collection Single Origin Ethiopian Coffee. As you've seen, this comes in a tin, and within the tin is this bag which doesn't give much information. Yeah, it says Single Origin Ethiopian Coffee. It's a strength 4, and there's not much else on here. See the base of tin for best before date, and that's about it. So I'll get the tin and we'll have a quick look at that. The tin, to be honest with you, the tin itself doesn't give that much information, to be honest with you, which is quite disappointing. This coffee is £8. It usually retails for £8, this coffee. I went in last week and it was £8, and I went in this week and it was on offer at half price for £4, so I thought I'd give it a try at £4, which is a bit more reasonable than £8. So it says on the tin, it says new, it says Single Origin Ethiopian Coffee, a ground medium roast coffee with delicate notes of ripe apricots and a lovely hint of chocolate. And just as well, where it says Single Origin on the tin, and it says it on other coffees as well, I've noticed, and I'm not quite sure what it means by single origin, because it can mean a lot of things. Does it mean single origin as the coffee only comes from Ethiopia? Does it mean single origin as in it comes from one farm, a number of farms, or even a region of Ethiopia? It just does not give you any. They say single origin, but they never give you any other information along with that, which they really should. So yeah, and just repeating what it says on the bag, it's a number 4 strength, and as I say, nothing else much on the tin apart from on the bottom. And it says M&S established 1884, Ethiopian ground coffee, serving suggestions there for cafetiers, coffee fair trade, packed in the UK with coffee from Ethiopia, and the best before date is September 2017, so there's under a year to it. There's under a year on the best before date on this, so maybe that's why they're getting rid of it at half price, because it they tend to try and keep the best before dates at over a year in the supermarkets, I've noticed. It also says, we have selected this limited edition coffee for its unique taste profile, which embodies the distinctive characteristics of its origin. The beans are roasted slowly until those flavours hit their perfect peak. So I don't know how it's a limited edition coffee, what it means by limited edition coffee. Yeah, so that's all it says on the tin. Really disappointed. I'm not just having a go at Marks and Spencers, but all the coffee makers who supply supermarkets just don't give you enough information on the packaging. You really need to tell you more about the coffee that you're buying, really. As I say, it's a nice tin. It's embossed on the lid as well. But the problem is, it's just it's an awkward size. It's quite large, so I'm not really going to store coffee in there. I tend to keep my coffee in smaller containers. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do with the tin. Maybe some old watches, some headphones, old batteries, pens, key fobs, that type of stuff. Anyway, what am I going on about? Right, that's the tin anyway, so there we go. Right, so we take a look at the ground coffee. It's quite coarsely ground. It's like a sort of gritty sort of grind to this. Slight reddish brown colour into this one. Yeah, so yeah, when you open the bag of this, it has got a really nice chocolatey smell to this one, quite slightly bitter as well. The first cup I made, as with my coffees, I'm using an espresso maker, so I've got a double and a single filter to make my drinks. And the first cup I had of this, I had a double strength drink, and I really didn't like it. It was just the fruity taste is too overpowering in this one. It comes through as more of a citrus sort of taste, which I've noticed with another Ethiopian coffee which I've tried. They do have that sort of citrusy sort of taste to them. So as I didn't like it with the double strength, I tried it as single strength, which was better. It was more balanced. I definitely got the apricot. Definitely got the apricot taste from this one, and yeah, the chocolate's noticeable as well. And as I say on the tin, it actually that's what the description says. It says a ground medium roast coffee with delicate notes of ripe apricots and a lovely hint of chocolate. So it's very well descriptive of what it tastes like. This coffee. I'm not normally a fan of Ethiopian coffees. I have actually reviewed another Ethiopian coffee. I reviewed this probably over 6 months ago, and I still had some of it in the fridge up until about 2 weeks ago when I threw it away. This one, I really didn't like this one. It had a really sort of lemony citrus taste to this one. But I noticed with the ground coffee of this one, I've got my suspicions that they were actually putting some sort of like lemon, dried lemon in the coffee, because in the ground coffee it had sort of flecks in the coffee. So yeah, anyway, that was a so-called award winner, that one, and that one I really didn't like. But yeah, this one, although it is slightly weak for me, and it's really not to my taste, but I can imagine a lot of people will enjoy this coffee. As I say, the tin is very well descriptive of it. It tastes of apricots and chocolate. Anyway, as I say, it was £8. It retails for £8, but it's on offer at the moment for £4. It's definitely worth that, seeing as though you get the useless tin with it. Excuse me. And yeah, anyone who's tried this coffee and you've got any opinions on it, leave your comments in the section below. Give this video a like, and if you want to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. Yeah.